I love, like I said before with the young entrepreneurs yesterday, I love seeing the transitions and the transformations and like people that are in the audience that all of a sudden are doing amazing stuff. I'm like, well, yeah, you definitely have to come talk about what you're doing. And that's how a lot of our speakers and presenters come together. So, all right, I'm going to bring up one of our buddies, Maverick member Jeff Vacek. And Jeff, I've known Jeff for a couple years now, and he's almost like a totally different person. I can't remember, I hadn't seen him for a little while, and he like walked in the room that we were holding one of our meetings. He was wearing like sunglasses and had like a shirt like rolled up or something. And if I wouldn't have recognized him if he didn't get there late. But literally, I look over, I'm like, who the hell is that guy? And it was Jeff. He's like 90 pounds skinnier. The guy's made massive transformations in his business and his life. He's doing some incredible stuff, teaching people how to take their content and information and sell it, and then parlaying that into a couple different businesses. And one of them that he's going to talk about is a really important thing that you guys, if anyone's doing email at all, email marketing, it's a really important thing to talk about. He was here at the pre-day for the Maverick members talking about what's going on and how to really get out of blacklists, out of the spam folder, and into people's inboxes. So let's welcome up Jeff Vacek. What's up, my brother?
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Here you go.
You got the clicker?
Got this, I'll take this.
What is this? Is this the clicker? Never seen a clicker like this. That's cool. How's everybody doing? Doing good? As you guys can tell by my accent, I'm originally from Washington, D.C. So, guys having a great weekend? Let's give it up for Yannick for a great event. All right, so there's a lot of interesting things going on in the email marketing space right now, and that's what I want to talk to you about is the dangerous traps that will destroy most email marketers in 2013. Now, I've been known, I'm known as someone that's going to give it to you how it is. And apparently a lot of pyrotechniques as well. And there's an alien spaceship coming towards me right now. This is not on the PowerPoint, Yannick. Okay. I can sue you, Yannick, if that thing hurts me. You realize that, right? What am I supposed to do with this thing?
Take the note.
Do what?
Dr. Claw has a message.
Meow. Take the note.
Read the note, Jeff.
All right. I think I just broke your thing, man, which I'm not going to replace. Okay. Where's the secret safe?
Warmer. Colder. Meow. Warmer. Really warm. Oh yeah, you're warm.
Behind the ugly ass picture of you.
Whew, you're so hot.
Okay. You know, sometimes in your life, you have firsts. That was definitely one of them. All right. So, thanks for starting my time over. That's very nice of you. So, bye, kitty. So, oh my gosh. So apparently, are you kidding me with this? Would you be pissed if I kicked the shit out of that right now?
We'll take it out of your Maverick dues. It's all good.
I'm just wondering. I move around a lot. You might want to move that.
Don't kick it.
Are you sure?
We need it back. put a bunch of ADD entrepreneurs in a
start my
helicopter
time
together.
over
What
again?
happens?
I see an Air Force job for
Look,
someone
it's a
in the
squirrel.
future.
Welcome
All right.
home, little one. Mission complete.
Land that thing. I've already lost 1 minute and 10 seconds. All right. You just screwed yourself. I'm still going to get you good on the next trip with something. Okay, so I've been known to be pretty in the face, give it to you how it is. That's what you guys want, right? You don't want a bunch of BS, right? So I'm going to talk about the dangerous traps that will destroy most email marketers in 2013. And apparently the drone, so the new trick is that this doesn't work. There we go. And exactly how to avoid them while at the same time increasing email profitability. Does that sound good to everybody? Yes or yes? Okay? So how many of you are already doing any email marketing? What the heck's the matter with the rest of you? You must be new. So how many of you new don't have an online business yet? Don't have a subscriber list, don't have any kind of online business or anything like that? How many of you are new? Wow, that's cool. You got a lot of veterans in here. Okay, great. So all of you might not have your hands up next year if you don't quickly make some changes, all right? So here's what's happening in the email marketing industry. Some of you may know about this. Some of you may have heard some of the things that's happening. But deliverability is down dramatically, and I'm going to tell you why. Unsubscribe rates are skyrocketing. Spam complaints are higher than ever. ESPs, an ESP simply is an email service provider. You have consumer email service providers, which is like Gmail, Yahoo, maybe you get it through Comcast or AT&T, whoever you have your internet through. That's a consumer email service provider. And then you have business email service providers, which a lot of you probably use, where you collect your subscriber list and you email out through that business email service provider, okay? ESPs are watching your every move. Gmail is watching what your people are doing inside your emails. They're watching if people are even opening your email. They're watching if they're clicking your email inside your emails. They're watching if they're responding to your emails. They're watching big time, just like how a few years ago they really started watching, you know, a lot of you have probably heard about people that were doing Google AdWords getting shut down, getting slapped. Anybody ever heard of the Google slap? Well, pretty soon we're going to have the Gmail slap, okay? Because they're watching very, very closely, and so is Yahoo and all the other big, especially consumer email service providers. They're watching your every move. They're shutting your peers down, okay? So they could come to you soon. And they're blacklisting left and right. What blacklisting means is you basically, they will not let any of your emails through. You're done with them. So if you have, and by the way, you don't want this to happen, especially with Gmail and Yahoo. 75% of all people that have an email address have a Gmail email address. So imagine what would happen to your income. Imagine what would happen to your email marketing income if Gmail one day decided you cannot email to our customers anymore. See you later. For a lot of people, that could be hundreds of thousands of emails. For some of you, it may only be a few thousand, but you may have a smaller list, and you know, so it's all relative, okay? So you don't want that to happen to you. That's like death for an email marketing business, okay? So let's take a closer look how something seemingly as minute as deliverability is detrimentally affecting the entire email marketing industry, all right? So Gmail, gmail.com is an email service provider. They decide if your emails will be delivered. So you use however you use, and you email your subscriber list, you email your customers, okay, however often you email them. When that email goes out, it goes to Gmail's queue, or whoever, okay? They decide, I mean, you know, it's less than a second, if that email is actually going to get into your person's inbox or not. And again, they look at the history of that person. They're collecting data. They're profiling all of their email subscribers. And they're profiling them and connecting them to you. So they're saying, okay, so Jeff sends an email to bill@gmail.com. Does Bill ever open Jeff's emails? Does he ever click inside of Jeff's emails? Does he respond? Does he complain about Jeff's emails? What is he doing in those emails? What is in Jeff's emails? Does he have a lot of scammy stuff in it? Does he have a lot of hypey stuff in it? What's in there? And in that moment, now all those things I just said happens, at the speed of light. They decide if your email is going to get delivered or not. Okay? So you have to be writing good emails that people want to open and that people want to click through. So subject line is a very, 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 very important thing. Okay? The other thing that I recommend when you're writing your emails is get people to click as soon as possible. Okay? So write great subject lines that get them to open and then get them to click as soon as possible. Your email does not have to be your website. Okay? If you're going to send out a newsletter or something, that's great. That's fine too. I'm not saying you can't have a big email, but most of the emails that look like a newsletter, there's lots of places to click. Okay, and lots of great content. But you want to get them to click as soon as possible. You do that if people engage. Engagement is king. Okay, I can sum all this up, and engagement is king right now to the email service providers. Okay? Now, this is the other thing they're doing. They're cracking back on your email service provider, your CRM. So I don't know who your CRM is. I don't want to mention any names and things like that because I don't want to piss anybody off. But you use someone to collect your payments, transactions. Oftentimes, those are the same people that you use to send your emails. It's called a CRM, Customer Relationship Management, okay? And Gmail is cracking back on them because they're sending your emails out. And so what's happening is that it's like a double, almost like a double blacklist. So Gmail's going, hey, CRM company, you've got this guy sending emails. He gets a lot of spam complaints. He's sending to bad email addresses. He's sending to bounced email addresses. We're not going to deliver his emails anymore, and you're the one that's sending them, so we're going to penalize you. Well, guess what that CRM's going to do? Shit rolls downhill, right? So that CRM is now going to penalize you. Now, you're not only going to be blacklisted by Gmail, but now you won't be able to send a single email at all, period. Because your CRM, your email service provider, just suspended you is kind of the term that's being used right now, okay? So you gotta play safe now with emails. It doesn't mean you won't make money. In fact, in our experience from our testing, people are making more money by sending good, short and sweet content-based email and getting people to click and get to a site right away. Once you get them to a website, I mean, who cares? Nobody's really watching you at that point. Get them to a site. Put your content on the site. Put your content on your landing page. Put your content on your blog. Okay? Get them to click. Make your emails compelling that makes them want to click. Tell them half the story. Okay? So, we talked about this. Does your subscriber have a history of opening your emails? Does your subscriber have a history of clicking? Do they have a history of replying? People will reply to your emails. They don't know that it often doesn't go somewhere. That's another great trick for deliverability, by the way, is write an email that asks them to reply back. And you can set up an autoresponder that goes back to them and says, hey, thanks for your response. But, what are your goals in 2013? Please respond. I'd love to know. And then they reply back to your email. That's super engagement. That tells Gmail, wow, this person actually wants to talk back and forth with this guy or girl, okay? Do you send emails to bad addresses? Don't do that. You have to have your list clean, all right? So they're watching you and your email vendor. Gmail is quickly blacklisting email marketers that aren't carefully being strategic, intelligent, and clean. Many CRMs and ESPs are starting to suspend. I said all that. Sooner or later, it will happen to you as well, unless you become proactive and do something about it before it happens. You don't want to do something about it when it happens. You really don't. How many of you start preparing for the tornado when it's 2 feet from your house? Right? You don't want to do that, okay? When you're going to go have major surgery, you start fasting the night before, right? You don't fast 2 minutes before the surgery, okay? You want to be proactive and prepare for it before you get blacklisted or before you get suspended by your CRM and your email vendor, all right? So, how would you like to be able to avoid that? Does anybody want to avoid that happening, okay? How would you like to slash your unsubscribe rate? Anybody want to do that? Eliminating all those damn spam complaints, all right? And never get a strike from your CRM or blacklisted. And how would you like to start making 5 times the profits on your email marketing campaigns while emailing less subscribers, using more automation, and spending less of your hard-earned money? Is anybody interested in that? Say yes. Yes. Thank you. I was making sure the cat didn't scare you guys to death or something. Jesus. Okay? Well, it comes down to 2 things: subscriber list cleanliness and strategic, intelligent email marketing campaigns. All right? So here's what most email marketers are doing. Some of you can relate to this. They don't ever clean up their subscriber list. When I say clean, again, getting rid of bad emails, bounced emails, moles, spam traps, all that kind of stuff. I don't have time to explain what each one of those is. The spray and pray approach to email campaign philosophy. Let's email everybody on our list and see who orders. Dumb. Okay? They pay absolutely no attention to their email metrics, subscriber engagement, all that kind of stuff that I was talking about. All right? Again, just spray and pray. We got a promo. We have a list of 80,000. Let's just send everybody the promo and, get on our knees and pray, and let's see how it goes, and hopefully we make some money. Bad way to do email marketing. That's John. This is how John email markets. So John has a list of 80,000 subscribers in the personal development niche, of which only 60,000 are even good email. So he's emailing 20,000 bad emails. Johnny sends emails for 4 days straight promoting a biz op offer to all 80,000 subscribers, of which only 1,600 are even interested in the offer. So this is what's going to happen to John over time. He ends up maybe making about $2,000, but he has a high unsubscribe rate, spam complaints, gets suspended by his email service provider, and gets blacklisted by email. Johnny's done, okay? Here's how the big dogs are doing it, the people that we work with, okay? They automatically clean their lists in real time, constantly, so you're never emailing to bad email addresses. They create strategic, intelligent campaigns that only target the people who will most likely open, click, and buy something. Engagement. They have an email system that tracks every metric, profiles its subscribers, and then uses it to make strategic and intelligent email marketing decisions for you. How would you like your email system to decide who should get an email? That's pretty kick-ass, isn't it? Okay? So Jane's way better looking than John too. I think, guys, you would admit, right? Examples of what Jane does. So Jane has the same subscriber list in the same niche. She has tagged 20,000 of the email addresses as bad, and she never emails to them again. On Monday, she emails a specific segment of 2,000 subscribers that she knows from profiling and keeping metrics will most likely be interested in a BizOp offer. 2,000 people out of 80,000. On the same day, she emails a different segment of 2,000 subscribers, a different offer in the health and fitness niche that she knows they will be interested in that health and fitness offer. Jane makes $4,000, had only a couple unsubscribes, and has no spam complaints. She has a very high sender score. Yahoo, everybody else loves her. She repeats this 4 days a week. So, John made a few $1,000 and he's screwed. Jane made $16,000, has no worries, goes on vacation to Hawaii the following week and still makes $16,000 while she's in Hawaii by leveraging the power of automation. Who would you guys rather be, John or Jane? Yell it out. Jane. All right. If you said John, come talk to me later. Okay? So, and I mean, I have an on steroids example where it's like, the whole point is that you can have a system that specifically decides exactly who should get what email. Instead of spending one email a day to 100,000 people where only a few thousand may even be interested, you could send 10 emails a day to 2,000 different groups, 10 different groups of 2,000 people with 10 different offers that they'll all respond to. So the profit potential is exponential when you do strategic email marketing like that, okay? All right, and you're going to get in people's inbox. So what do you need to do to start doing this? You need a good list cleaning service that filters and segments all bad emails, etc. You need a license for access to one of the handful of data collection companies to help you analyze email addresses and to help you profile and psychographically profile and demographically profile your people, okay? So that the system could say, well, I'm going to send this email to everybody in California at 4 a.m. in the morning because that's when they respond. And you need an email marketing platform with artificial intelligence to do all this stuff. Well, we have that. It's called IntelliMail Marketing, okay? And I got about 20 seconds. And so what I want you guys to do is write down an email address. If you want to do email marketing the right way, make 5 times more money than what you're doing, and spend less as well, constantly get in the ISP's inboxes, I want you to write this down. Email Ashley, A-S-H-L-E-I-G-H, A-S-H-L-E-I-G-H .rap, R-A-P-P. We got to get you a new email address. Rap, R-A-P-P 23@gmail.com. / half moon at 47, no, ashley.rap, R-A-P-P 23@gmail.com. Or you can come see us around. She's the hot blonde in the white back there, okay, right next to Bobby and Yannick and Will, all right? So thank you guys very much. Have a great rest of your weekend, and come talk to us, all right?
Good job. So, so Vacek is one of the guys that never forgets. There will be possibly repercussions coming.